baby bus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
Mrs. Cluck-a-loo Precious Treasures, Part 5.
What did you do to the baby chick, Platt?
It wasn't me. I don't know what's wrong with the chick. I fed them a little bread today and I also fed them some delicious food that I had stolen from a restaurant 3 days ago. I don't know what's wrong with the chick.
What? Leftovers from 3 days ago? Eating improperly stored leftovers can easily cause a nasty upset stomach. Don't you know that, Platt?
Huh? How come? I never knew that. I really didn't know, Sheriff Labrador. What should we do now?
Dobie, let's get the baby chick to the hospital. And Platt, you should also come with us.
In the hospital, the baby chick fell asleep soon after taking some medicine prescribed by a doctor. Everyone was relieved that a crisis had been averted. Just then,
Baby! My baby!
it was Mrs. Cluck-a-loo. On receiving the news, she rushed to the hospital like a gust of wind. The curls on Mrs. Cluck-a-loo had been blown into a tangled mess by the wind, and she had only one shoe left on her foot. But she was reunited with her precious treasure, and that was all that mattered. She walked to the bedside and carefully touched her baby chick's face, tears falling like raindrops.
Mrs. Cluck-a-loo, your baby chick has an upset stomach from eating leftovers, but is doing much better after seeing the doctor and taking some medicine. And Officer Doberman has already taken the rest of your babies to the police station. They are safe.
Thank you, Sheriff Labrador. Thank you so much.
Thrilled, Mrs. Cluck-a-loo thanked Sheriff Labrador. Then she sprang at Platt and gave him a flurry of pecks.
You disgusting fox!
Sheriff Labrador hurried forward and restrained the agitated Mrs. Cluck-a-loo.
I'm sorry.
Platt bowed his head guiltily, purposely avoiding Mrs. Cluck-a-loo's gaze.
That day, I was so hungry and saw you leaving that I sneaked into your house intending to steal something valuable to sell and then buy food. I ended up taking the beautiful little basket of flowers, but unexpectedly the basket was full of eggs and then the chicks hatched. I didn't know what to do and was afraid of being arrested by the police, so I did not dare to return the chicks. In the past few days, I had to steal something every day to feed the chicks. I'm sorry. It's not like I did this on purpose.
The anger in Mrs. Cluck-a-loo's eyes softened a little as she looked at the round chick in the hospital bed. Then she snorted in disgruntlement and refused to look at Platt.
Platt, even though you didn't mean to steal Mrs. Cluck-a-loo's baby, you still have to pay for your wrongdoings. Now come with us to the police station.
All right, Sheriff Labrador, I know what I did was wrong. I will never steal anything again.